Did you ever have a longing for your parents?
No, but I was, again, very lucky. I first met my mother when I was 10 years old. She was brought to Woodruff, this home I was in, and I couldn't get a grip on her. She was Italian. She couldn't speak much English. She was just like, oh, Paolo, 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 and I couldn't. And I used to go and visit her in the hospital, and it was just awful. I used to walk down this corridor, all these crazy people there, and I didn't know what to say to her. And I used to sit there, Paul, and think, you're my mother. I'm meant to love you, but I can't love you. I don't know who you are. And it was just, anyway, until I found my family in Italy. I had this photograph, it had an address, and I went to this address and I found this whole family, her brother's family. She had 2 brothers, their families, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, one night I'm with my aunt, Zirana, and I say to her in my very bad Italian that I wish my mother had never left Sorrento because none of this shit would have happened. And she exploded at me. She went, how dare you? Whoa. Your mother was one of the bravest women I ever knew. There was nothing here for her. She tried to make her life better. Okay, she didn't succeed, but don't you ever question that. She was brave, she was courageous. And I suddenly thought, that's what I've done. I was in a Sorrento, not as beautiful because Sorrento's pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
But I was in a kind of Sorrento, and I wanted to, and then I loved her.